Hi everyone, welcome back to LearningHub. Today, we're diving into two functional concepts in probability, expectation and variance. These ideas help us understand not just the average outcome of a random variable, but also how much it tends to vary or spread out around that average. Whether you're studying statistics, data science, or machine learning, or mastering expectation and variance is a key. So, let's break them down step by step with clear intuition and examples. Let's get started. We'll begin with expectation. Think of expectation, also called the expected value of mean, as the weighted average of all possible values a continuous random variable can take, where the weights are the probabilities. Imagine you have a smooth curve representing the probability density function of a variable x, like the heights of people in a city. The expectation tells you the average height you would get if you measured infinitely many people. Mathematically, the expectation Ex is given as the following formula. Here, x represents a possible values of the random variable, fx is the PDF at point x, which acts as the weight, and the integral sums over all possible values weighted by their probabilities. Now, we'll move on to variance. While expectation gives us the average value, variance measures how spread out the values are around this average. Think of variance as the average squared distance of the values from the mean. See, squaring the differences prevents positive and negative deviations from cancelling out, and it emphasizes larger deviations. The formula for variance VARX is given as the following. Breaking it down, the first term x minus ex whole square is the squared difference between a value x and the mean. Fx weights that squared difference by the probability at x, and the integral sums these weighted squared differences over all possible values. The intuition is if the variance is small, values cluster tightly around the mean, and if it's large, values are spread out widely. So, in summary, expectation is a long-term average or mean value of a random variable, and variance VRX is the average squared deviation from the mean, measuring how spread out the values are. Both concepts are fundamental in statistics, probability, and data science. They help explain the behavior and uncertainty of random variables. So that's a wrap on expectation and variance, the building blocks for understanding randomness and uncertainty. Remember, expectation gives you the average value, while variance tells you how spread out the values are around that average. If you found this explanation helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more clear and concise lessons from LearningHub. Drop your questions or comment if you want me to cover any topic in the upcoming video in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.